Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm jumping into another spell word for you guys with an entity as well. So it's not quite chaos magic. It's a combination of, you'd say, black magic and chaos magic. And this one will be done this time with Shemyaza. And again, to have a better results and to have a smoother working, check out the vids I have done on him previously. Okay, I think it's awesome practice, even if you don't succeed at first, which is okay. Like, don't stress if you don't, but it's wonderful practice. It literally gets that part of your brain and your spiritual being fired up and alive and entering this new realm. So practice it at least, okay? But if you want the assistance, right, depending on your situation, give me a shout. I do specialize in spells. Also offer tons of consultations, teaching sessions, and I cover a huge variety of stuff. Like most of the stuff I talk about in vids, whether it's chaos magic, entity magic in general, energy, relationship things, trauma, we can talk about it. Of course, my chaos magic course, invocation tarot readings, after all that shit, guys. So if you need the help, just give a shout. And again, if you like the vids, you appreciate the information, share the vids, show the like, okay? So guys, for this spell specifically with Shemyaza, it's one of success slash opening of doors. And again, I do encourage you, if you haven't, check out my other vids on him. Keeping in mind, and I mentioned this in a lot of vids that can sink in, relationship is important, working with entities is important, receiving the spell is important, working the spell is important. It's really not as simple as watching the vid, putting the few materials together, lighting the candles and walking away. That is a good step, and it actually does linger there, and it's like playing the trailer of a movie. It's out there, you get in the hint of it, but you're not quite watching the full movie in HD. To get that full HD effect in the full movie, guys, remember, it's relationship, it's working the spell, understanding, putting your energy into it, receiving the spell, being open to receiving the spell. Again, guys, that's also why I offer the spells and one-on-one consultation. So getting into the spell to increase your success, to open doors for you, okay? You're going to need these two candles, which you can place either on the side or the back of your material area, your altar area. One black, one blue. His name scribed on both. You can go ahead and use olive oil for the spell, that's fine. If you can, bind these two candles in copper wire, okay? It does enhance it, especially for this spell. So his two candles will be here. His petition, either next to the candles or below the candles. And again, you can check out the other vid for his sigil. I'll just remind you quickly for his incantation, which will go on top, which is boomed up a few times when you start the spell and when you start invocation of entity. That would be Shemazi Elia Oka Achtu Shemyaza. Shemazi Elia Oka Achtu Shemyaza. So that is there on the petition, his hand-drawn sigil. Your intent, and greetings to entity, of course, and your intent for this specific one is that of opening of doors, favor, success, prosperity. Okay, so if entity is either on this side or that side or at the back, doesn't matter, he's there, his presence is there, and if you want to, by all means, have his frames up as well. Now, I'm not going to tell you specifically what to offer. I want you to feel that for yourself, okay? But either around the spell area or next to his candles, right? Put some offerings there, some beverages, some offerings that you want to give entity, okay? But for the spell now, you're going to need a decent size glass or metal bowl. I do like to use glass for this, but metal is also fine. Glass or metal bowl. And in this bowl, you're going to have two candles. One green, one black. The black one will have your name scribed on it, and the green one will have your name scribed on it, okay? On the green one, you're going to scribe success. On the black one, you're going to write open doors. That will be in the bowl. And in this bowl, you might want to write it down, because I've had to. You're going to fill the bowl with white roses, white rose petals, okay? Copper, either copper coins, copper bracelet, copper wire, that's fine. But you want copper in this one. You want some silver, again, silver coin, anything silver, okay? You don't have to throw it away after the spell. But if you're using materials that you're not going to discard and the spell is finished, leave it there for up to a week, just that everything, all the residual energy sinks in and just stays behind and it's not thrown away. Because that's like order in a package and gets delivered and you throw it away. Don't do that. Orange zest, orange skin, bay leaves, and black nails. You can put this in the bowl however you want to, but those materials are super important, okay? You want that to fill this bowl. On either side of the bowl, we're going to put 2 black candles, one on either end. If you want to, yes, you can put 2 of each. That is cool, by all means. But you want it to be black. That's the main point. And on these candles, you're going to scribe on each and every single candle. You're going to scribe doors open, doors open, doors open. Again, olive oil. And if you can't, just try and get it. If you can't, it's cool. Don't stress. But if you can, copper wire. So that's your setup. So there's a lot of copper in this spell. Okay. Now, what I like to do in between entities petition and the actual materials, put a mini petition there, which is just simply thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm receiving it, I'm worthy of it, I'm receiving this right now, and I'm working it, okay? And your full name, DOB, put a picture of yourself, put 2 pictures of yourself by all means. And for further enhancement, surround the whole area with white roses. Work the spell for at least 5 days. Start spell by igniting all your candles. Look into the flames of entity's candle. You'll call on him a few times, you know, and then boom it in. Pour that emotion into it. Verbalize the spell and intent. Mentalize it. See it with entity. Have entity's presence there with you in mind. This is very important. When you start to work the spell and your eyes are closed, have entity with you there. Pour in entity's presence, his favor, your energy. Guys, by the time you finish the work, and even if it's 10, 12, 15 minutes, you should be exhausted. Okay? That's the thing. Spell work is extremely exhausting. Again, if you do need any of the service from me, hit me up. But if you'd like to try it for yourself, and it is good to, remember it's exhausting because you're literally creating here. And to create, you need energy. You put in your energy and asking for entity's energy to enhance it further and to speed things up for you. So work the spell for at least 5 days. And again, after the working is done, leave it to burn for another 5 to 15 minutes. Snuff it out. Repeat. Boom.